Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we got a new movie react. Well, not a new, but another movie react today, man. We got Black Phone. How FINNEY beat down the grabber with the black phone. Yo, don't they got Black Phone 2 out now? The sequel? Or am I tripping? Yeah. No, it comes out this Friday.
You want to go see it?
Yes.
Nah. Why not? Why not? We went to see the other one, the first one.
I don't think I want to see this one though, personally. We'll see.
We don't have to.
We'll see. Scream 7? They got a Scream 7 coming out. Y'all just throwing this stuff. I bet it's booked up too. I didn't even.
What? I can't even remember how the last one ended.
I thought he killed him. No! Hold on, this is a movie recap. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support all you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
I didn't want to say because we're doing a movie recap, so you might get the ending. And I can't. I'll finna tell you the ending because I remember. But let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
All right.
Yo, so the movie starts and we got FINNEY getting ready to pitch at his baseball game, and my son was out here having a game of his life, out here pitching like Tyreek School. Now it's the final inning and last out, meaning that FINNEY has to come in clutch right here. He gets a second strike on his friend Bruce and things are looking great. That was until he looks over and sees that his crush is watching him, and my dog started choking right here. What Eminem said, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, as he throws a terrible pitch and Bruce sends it flying for a home run. He even tips his hat at FINNEY as he runs bases. Like, nah, in front of my shawty? It's like that. Bruce gives him his props and
do you remember any of the movie?
I don't remember this. I remember
the whole movie.
I remember a lot of it, but I don't remember this part for some reason.
And I think we just watched it one time.
Yeah.
That's when we went to the movies. Because a lot of people did say that they felt like this movie was very sick. I already had got my initial thoughts to you about the whole premise of this movie and what it represented, but I use just on subliminals for it.
Tells FINNEY that his arm is mint. Then we see him riding his bike home shortly after taking a dub. Even had all the shotties glazing him. Talking about some, did you see that? He smiled at me. But little did we know, this will be the last time that he will be seen, as a black truck pulls up and Bruce disappears. After that, we learned that all over town, random little boys have gone missing. And the fact that it's random boys going missing is type crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh nah, Diddy out here wildin'. FINNEY and his sister Gwen both have an abusive dad. Like, he won't even let them make noises in their own house. And this is when I knew that this nigga would be no help if something happened. FINNEY and Gwen are walking to school when out of nowhere a fight breaks out. Then we see this bully named Moose talking shit to a kid named Robin. And I'm not sure I can even call Moose the bully in this situation because he gets absolutely punished. Robin ducks hitting Moose in the stomach before kicking him into a flagpole. And this stance right here told me everything that I need to know about Robin. When it comes to fighting, you just know he be spanking shit because he rocks him, then grabs his head and puts him into a reverse headlock. And at this point, this kid's had enough. But no, as he gets on top of him and starts wailing on him, and I can't even show you how bloody he left this kid. We just gonna have to go to the next scene. FINNEY and Gwen are both walking to school, and they out here talking about the grabber like he's Voldemort. Like, my nigga FINNEY's even scared to say his name. Somehow the grabber managed to grab this psycho kid named Vance, so FINNEY wants no parts of even mentioning him. Now at school, my guy got his shawty eyeing him, so he's doing pretty good in life, or at least that's what I thought. Because in the very next scene, he's hiding in a bathroom stall from the nerdiest bullies I've ever seen in my life. Bro, there's no way I'm watching this man get bullied by some Diary of a Wimpy Kid characters. I'm actually crying. They start calling him slurs, but Robin walks in the bathroom, and then they go silent. Turns out Finney's friends with baby Luke Kane over here, and now they want no smoke with Finney, at least for now. We later see these detectives questioning Gwen, and we learn that she has some supernatural dreams about the Grabber's kidnappings. Like, her dreams are exactly what happens in real life. So here they are pressing her, trying to get answers, but this little girl starts.
You know why she, remember that?
Do I remember?
Like, she see these visions and everything.
I remember her, but you was about to ask me what?
No, I was going to say, because also it was because, like, because of, like, their mom saw visions and stuff too, and they thought she was crazy and all this stuff.
I think yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah, since you remember so much. But I do remember this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking crazy. Yeah, I took him down because I'm the grabber.
Dumb fart knocker.
She said, hey.
Gwen stays the night at her friend's house, so my son Finney stays up watching scary movies. But the very next morning, we hear Gwen screaming. And when Finney comes to see what's up, we see that she's getting beat. For no reason, by the way. She eventually has enough and threatens to drop her dad's alcohol bottle. And oh my, this kid does not play. Because her dad tells her that if she drops this bottle, it's up. Then she drops it anyways. So he continues to beat her. We learned that her mom also had supernatural.
But at the end of the day, if you gonna get it, make it work.
You gonna do it anyway. So
I'm gonna make it worthwhile. Yeah. You ain't got your liquor.
You hurt me, I'm about to hurt you.
And it's just a bottle of liquor.
Dreams and was deemed crazy, so her dad thinks she's having a mental illness, I guess. But if he literally just paid attention to her, he would see that these dreams are the exact same events happening. Hey, we need her on EDP ASAP. I heard he back on the BS again. Later on, Robin comes across the grabber and gets nabbed, which sucks because he was one of Finney's closest friends. And another reason it sucks is because now Finney has to be on his Jaden Smith timing, out here getting chased and beat down by bullies for no reason. Not like a real nigga, his sister pops out the cut like a bat out of hell, bashing this one skull in with a rock before throwing it at the next for missing. She runs up, but this nigga hits her with a Randy Orton power slam. Yes, he scooped and slammed her on some WWE timing. And to make things even crazier, he punt kicks her like Randy Orton too. Had these two sitting on the gate thinking about life. And Finney isn't even trying to fight back against the bullies. He's just getting his ass whooped. It didn't matter though, because at school he got to be loud partners with his crush. And Shotty's feeling him even more after that Royal Rumble. On the walk home from school, we see that Gwen is staying the night at her friend's house. Then somehow, Finney ends up completely alone on this street by himself.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day!
We see this black van parked on the side of the street, and instead of walking the opposite direction, he heads right behind it. And we see the grabber obviously dropping his bags on purpose. Now Finney notices black balloons, and instead of running, he questions the grabber. So the grabber shows him the balloons and attempts to kidnap him. Finney fights back, cutting him, but that does not work, as Finney wakes up in the grabber's basement. Now it's obviously something wrong with the grabber, because he starts touching Finney's hair and offers him a soda? A soda? Nigga, I wanna go home. Now Finney hears a black phone ringing, but when he answers, no one speaks. Then Gwen realizes that Finney is missing and heads straight home to pray to God. The black phone rings again and Finney answers once again, but the grabber comes down telling him that it don't work. We learn that the basement is soundproof, so Finney is cooked. Then the grabber starts playing mind games, telling him that he would never make him do something that he doesn't want to do. Like, what you mean by that? The phone rings again and there's still no one on the other side. Then after a couple of more rings, we finally get someone on the phone. Now the phone somehow connects him to the grabber's victim spiritually. Then we learn that he is talking to Bruce, the kid from the baseball game. Bruce, being a W-man, tries to help Finney escape, and he does that by telling him to dig at this spot in the basement. Now Gwen has a dream of Bruce, and at the end of the dream, Finney is trying to break out of a house. So she hops on a bike to go searching for that same house. And I know I haven't said it yet this video, but she is a W sister. After digging like he was told, the next day the grabber brings him a plate of food. He leaves the door unlocked trying to bait Finney to come up, but luckily the phone rang and a kid named Billy warns him not to go up, because if he does, the grabber will beat him until he passes out. Like, what type of game is he trying to play, bro? Finney goes up to see if it was Cap, but the grabber was actually sitting right there waiting. 24 hours pass and Billy is on the line again trying to help Finney. He uses the bottle to help point Finney to an escape route. Then we see Gwen having another dream. Now this dream was about Billy's kidnapping, and at the end of the dream she got another clue on where the grabber is hiding. We get back to Finney, who was risking it all for an escape route, and just as it looks like he's about to get free, he fails, falling down. Now by the grace of God, Gwen talks her dad into listening to a story about about her dreams. Then they go searching for the clues that were in them. Meanwhile, the detectives stop by this guy named Max's house. We learn that the house isn't Max's, but it's his brother's. And instead of even trying to question the brother, they just forget this house even exists. Round of applause for the worst detectives in homicide history. Everyone give it up. Now we get back to Finney, and he's faking like he's asleep because here comes the grabber. The grabber starts playing more mind tricks, pretending like he's about to free Finney. And this is because Finney hasn't tried to escape and he's getting bored. So he asks Finney for his name. And Finney does.
And that's true though, because I was like, you just been grabbing, like, you don't have these boys that long.
Yeah.
And typically the ones that you have grabbed, they're prone to fight back. Like the dude play baseball.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight back because he feels like he has the strength. You got the boy that was protecting Finney. He's gonna fight back. The other one that was in one of Finney's classes, and Finney, I think, was a little afraid of him. He's gonna fight back. Finney is not. We seen him get beat up. We seen him get bullied. He's not a fighter. He's not gonna fight back. And so what he's gonna do is wait it out.
Yeah.
And he's killing like this because they're fighting back.
Mm-hmm.
Finney, he's like, and I was like, because he kept Finney for a long time. But you were kidnapping the other one, so because they fought back and you killed them faster.
What any kid would do in this situation and lies about his name. Now the grabber took this as a sign of disrespect, showing him the newspaper that exposed his name. Then he tells him that he almost let him go, which is cap. Finney falls asleep but wakes up because he hears a dripping sound. Then when he uses his flashlight, he sees a kid floating in mid-air. And bro isn't freaked out in the slightest. Doesn't even question the kid pointing at the phone. Finney ends up talking to Griffin, who tells him that there isn't much time left. We learn that the only reason Finney's even alive is because he hasn't played the grabber's game, meaning that the grabber cannot punish him for not listening. Griffin tells Finney that the grabber is asleep and that he can get out the door with this old combination. And right when he gets the code and he's almost free, the grabber wakes up, chasing him down the street in a van. Finney was out here screaming too, and not a soul came outside. The grabber got to him and all niggas did was turn the porch lights on. Like, boy. No way. After
when I saw that shit, I was so pissed off. I said, come the fuck outside. Y'all hear a little boy crying and screaming.
You know what's going on in the neighborhood, in the community.
It's all these wanted posters. All we do is flick on the light.
Turn the light on. What is that gonna do?
You literally, in that time, it wasn't, I could turn my light on from my phone and just flick the light on. It's literally, you had to get up out your bed and go and see what the hell going on. You have to flick the camera on. I mean, not the camera, the light on.
The switch.
You had to literally just open the door, bro.
You know me, child.
Being thrown back in the basement, another 24 hours go by, and Finney ends up talking to the psycho kid Vance Hopper. Finney tells Vance that he used to be afraid of him, and Vance tells him that if he knew what was about to happen next, he will be terrified. Then he tells him that today's the day. We get a flashback to Vance playing pinball at the corner store, and he's trying to break his high score, but these two kids sell his game by horse playing, and as expected, Vance beat the shit out of both of them, bashing this one's head in and carving the number 7741 on him. Now this gets him arrested and thrown into the back of a police car, but then we learn that somehow this is all in Gwen's dream, and she's hearing Finney and Vance's conversation in real time. Vance points at his house while talking to Finney, and this is where Gwen figures it all out, because this house has 7741 on it like he carved into that boy. Vance tells Finney to try and dig into the walls to escape, and when Finney thanks him, he starts spazzing, screaming in Finney's ear and forcing the bottles to hit the wall. Now he better hurry up because I don't know who's scarier, Vance or the grabber. After digging, Finney makes it to an exit, but it's locked, and this means that Finney's cooked and there's no way out. He starts crying because he realizes he's done, but the phone rings one last time, and this time it's his friend named Robin. Robin tells him that he's with him before teaching him how to defend himself, and I just really love this scene right here. I love watching him train Finney on how to beat the grabber. Shit could bring tears to my eyes. While looking for the house from her dream, Gwen gets jump scared by the grabber's victims, but thanks to them, she finds the house and calls the detectives. Now,
damn, and the way he killed them. Like, you see him with a, like, he did them boys bad, bro.
Yeah.
Because these three, Finney personally know. He don't know the other ones. The outer ones.
Gwen gets jump scared by the grabber's victims, but thanks to them, she finds the house and calls the detectives. Now Max just now realizes that his brother is the grabber, and when he goes downstairs and sees Finney, he completely sells the bag. He starts rambling for no reason at all before getting axed by the grabber. Bro, you had one job. One. Now the grabber is pissed and want to execute Finney. He swings but misses as Finney jumps over the spot Bruce had him dig, and when the grabber follows him, he uses the cord from Billy to trip him. Then the grabber falls into the hole, breaking his ankle. Now right here is where Finney starts boxing, using everything that his boy Robin taught him. Nope. Bing. Nope. Bing. Oh, you want some more? Uppercut. Now Finney tries to go for the final blow, but that don't work as his overhand gets grabbed and now the grabber has him. But man, if there's a will, there's a way, because Finney pulls down the grabber's mask and for some reason bro starts freaking out, giving Finney all the time he needed to beat the snot out of him. I genuinely don't know what's wrong with the grabber, and at this point I do not care, and it seems like Finney doesn't either as he chokes the grabber out with the cord. The phone rings and Finney lets all the grabber's past victims talk that shit before he snaps his neck and bodies him. Thanks to Vance telling him to dig in that wall, he found rare meat to keep the grabber's dog calm. Then we see that Gwen and the detectives were at a different house than Finney's, as Finney comes out oral farming and his sister is right across the street. Now the plot twist here is that Gwen got justice for the victims and Finney's job was to end the grabber. The movie ends with Finney having the craziest aura in his school because he's now known as the kid who basically bodied the boogeyman. Even the niggas that was bullying him was shook. We get a shot of Finney and his crush as the movie ends, but unfortunately that was not the end of the grabber because he returns in Black Phone 2. Video on that one coming soon as possible. I just want to say that I appreciate all the support. I can't lie.
You said how?
Yeah, because I didn't even remember at the end that
they went in and I don't think he was there. So Finney thought he killed him and he didn't, and he escaped.
I guess I'm about to see 2 to see what's going on.
I wonder with 2, will they like be like, hey, this is what happened, this is what, and then now we're like, do you let us know that, hey, he was able to escape, he fled, or do y'all just jump into it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I would prefer you to like let me know.
Right.
Don't just go into it just like, oh,
It's
y'all
like a whole new.
Yeah.
I feel you. We'll see. Maybe.
Y'all spell what's up in the comments. Let us know y'all thoughts. I actually do like Black Phone though. I really do, man. Let us know how y'all feel about it in the comment section down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go over the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please